In recent years, the world of professional boxing has witnessed an unexpected phenomenon, the meteoric rise of Jake Paul. Once known primarily as a controversial social media influencer and YouTube personality, Paul has successfully transitioned into the world of professional boxing, carving out a remarkable career that has defied all expectations. This video delves into the journey of Jake Paul's boxing career, examining his rise to fame, his triumphs inside the ring, and the impact he has made on the sport. The early days, from social media sensation to boxing aspirant. Jake Paul initially gained fame alongside his older brother Logan Paul on YouTube, where they created comedic content and vlogs that attracted millions of viewers. His presence on social media grew exponentially, amassing millions of followers across platforms. However, in 2018, Paul embarked on a new venture that would alter the trajectory of his career of professional boxing. While some initially dismissed his foray into boxing as a mere publicity stunt, Paul displayed an unwavering commitment to mastering the sport. Under the guidance of experienced trainers and seasoned boxers, he embarked on an intense training regimen to transform himself from a novice into a legitimate contender. Before making his professional debut, Jake Paul took crucial first steps in his boxing journey by engaging in amateur and white-collar boxing matches. These early bouts provided Paul with invaluable experience and allowed him to hone his boxing skills under real competitive conditions. Despite his fame as a social media influencer, Paul approached these matches with the utmost seriousness and dedication, determined to prove himself as a legitimate boxer. The amateur and white-collar matches acted as stepping stones, helping him gain confidence and understanding of the sport's nuances. Facing opponents with varying skill levels, Paul learned to adapt his style and develop his ring intelligence. These initial bouts also allowed him to receive feedback from experienced trainers and boxers, aiding his growth as an athlete. Paul's commitment to training and learning during this phase showcased his genuine passion for the sport, dispelling notions of boxing being a mere publicity stunt for him. The results of these early matches proved promising, laying the groundwork for his transition to the professional ranks. By engaging in these contests, Paul demonstrated a willingness to put in the hard work necessary to succeed in the competitive world of boxing. His perseverance and dedication in the face of skepticism from boxing purists showcased his determination to silence his critics. As he continued to rack up victories, his popularity in the boxing community grew, attracting more significant opportunities on the professional circuit. The amateur and white-collar matches acted as crucial building blocks, providing Paul with the foundation to take on more formidable opponents. Through these initial fights, he also developed a sense of humility, recognizing the challenges of the sport and the need for constant improvement. While some questioned his motives initially, Jake Paul's impressive performances in these early matches began to gain him respect within the boxing community. Ultimately, the first steps of Jake Paul's amateur and white-collar boxing matches set the stage for his remarkable rise in the world of professional boxing, showcasing his determination and passion for the sport. Professional debut, the knockout heard around the world. In January 2020, Jake Paul made his highly anticipated professional boxing debut in a bout that would capture the world's attention. Facing fellow YouTuber Enes Gibb, Paul wasted no time in making an emphatic statement. The fight ended in a stunning first-round knockout, leaving the boxing community and fans in awe. Paul showcased remarkable power and precision, demonstrating his commitment to the craft of boxing. The resounding knockout reverberated across social media, making headlines and sparking discussions in the sports world. Critics and skeptics were left astonished by his skill and dedication, acknowledging his transition from a social media star to a legitimate boxer. The professional debut provided undeniable evidence that Jake Paul was not merely seeking attention but genuinely aiming to succeed in the sport. The knockout heard around the world solidified his status as a marquee attraction and generated immense interest in his future fights. It marked the beginning of a new chapter in Paul's career, one that would redefine his public image and reshape the perception of his abilities. The resounding success of his professional debut set the stage for the rise of Jake Paul as a true force in the world of boxing. Rivalries and controversies. Jake Paul's unconventional path. In the aftermath of his debut, Jake Paul sought to solidify his position as a serious boxer by taking on increasingly challenging opponents. He engaged in a heated rivalry with another YouTuber-turned-boxer, KSI, and his brother Logan Paul. These events garnered immense media attention and attracted a substantial pay-per-view audience, further cementing his status as a marquee attraction. However, the road to success was not without controversy. Paul faced criticism for the level of competition he faced and for his behavior outside the ring. Yet, his unorthodox approach seemed to resonate with fans and audiences as he continued to generate significant interest and pay-per-view buys. Triumphs in the ring, victories, and milestones. Jake Paul's triumphs in the ring have been a testament to his dedication and perseverance in the world of professional boxing. Notable victories over opponents like Nate Robinson and Ben Askren have showcased Paul's growing skill and ability to adapt to different styles. Each triumph brought him closer to legitimizing his place in the sport, silencing doubters with impressive performances. The victories have not only boosted his confidence but have also attracted an ever-growing fan base, spanning both boxing enthusiasts and his social media followers. Paul's ability to draw massive pay-per-view audiences during these triumphs highlighted his star power and marketability as a boxer. These victories served as milestones in his career, marking pivotal moments of progress and acclaim. As his boxing resume continued to grow, he became a focal point in discussions about crossover boxing events and the future of the sport. The triumphs in the ring allowed Paul to build credibility among fellow fighters, further cementing his status as a legitimate contender. Embracing the role of entertainer and athlete. One of the key factors contributing to Jake Paul's success in the boxing world has been his ability to embrace both his role as an entertainer and an athlete. He understands the significance of engaging with fans and generating excitement for his fights, often utilizing social media and public stunts to build anticipation. Simultaneously, Paul remains committed to refining his craft as a boxer, continually working on his technique and training with elite professionals in the sport. In conclusion, Jake Paul's boxing career has been nothing short of astonishing. From his humble beginnings as a social media personality, he has emerged as a formidable force in the professional boxing arena. Though often polarizing and controversial, there is no denying the impact he has made on the sport. As his journey continues, boxing enthusiasts and critics alike eagerly anticipate what lies ahead for this enigmatic juggernaut in the world of boxing. Whether you love him or loathe him, Jake Paul's boxing career is undeniably a unique and captivating story in the annals of the sweet science. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more content.